Hi guys! Welcome to part 2 of how to be a successful working actor. So I hope that part 1 was helpful and that you got a little bit out of it. And again, this isn't the be all and end all. It is just me imparting information to you as you figure out your own career to success. So the second one is, if you want to be an actor, you have to learn to act. So refining your skills is the most important part of any sort of career and any sort of skill that you pick up, like playing the piano or playing cricket. You gotta play cricket to get better at cricket. So same as acting, I would recommend doing courses or school. So there are different ways of how to become an actor. You can go to you can do a full-time course at a school, and in Australia there's 1-year degrees, there's 2-year degrees, 3-year degrees, depending on how long you want to be in school for. For me, it didn't work well because I was working and I kind of just fell into acting, and then I just kind of did short courses. So the other option is doing short courses and kind of seeing where your heart takes you in terms of what teachers are good, where the teachers are getting the most alumni students, getting as much set experience as well. I think some people also started off as an extra and then they started going off and becoming an actor because they were an extra. That's also a great way. Some people were models, so I did modeling, and then I was never amazing at modeling, just commercial modeling, and I just kind of fell into being in front of the camera. And then I started doing acting classes because I was like, whoa, my life is boring, what else to do? Acting classes and be poor, yay. So I'm just kidding. Acting is amazing, it really is amazing. But so if you want to start being an actor, the best way is to either figure out what school is good for you, or short courses. If you're more into comedy, for example, you can do short courses in comedy. You can do improv classes in LA. Oh my gosh, amazing. LA has so many different improv classes, like the Groundlings, Second City, Upright Citizen Brigade. They've got comedy classes with Scott Sedita, who does a lot of that sitcom writing and characterization and how to make things funny if you're more in the American market. Obviously every single country also has different comedy as well, so if you're thinking of moving overseas to the US, then doing more US comedy would obviously help you. If you're thinking of more the UK, then black comedy would also be more towards what you should be doing. And obviously Australian comedy is just not so amazing, but it's available, and so that comedy is also very different if you're learning comedy here. So short courses are amazing because then you get to kind of dip your fingers in a few courses and different areas, whether you're more drama related or comedy related. If you've got the privilege of doing a 1-year course for acting, by all means go to an acting school. I think it's amazing, and if I was younger and if I had the opportunity, I probably would, but right now I just don't feel like doing that. But so keep on refining your skills. Another way to refine your skill is to keep on reading scripts. So read scripts. It can be super boring though. I'm gonna say reading scripts is really, 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 really boring, just as homework. So find something that you like. Back in the day, I used to love reading short scripts written by random people. I didn't realize that this was all before I was an actor, and so I really enjoyed that. So I'd spend hours doing that. So some people love reading scripts, some people just love reading books so that your imagination kind of takes you on a different tangent. Other ways to also refine your skill is, for example, if I'm doing the American accent, I would go to the restaurant with my friends. Obviously with COVID you can't go to the restaurant, but if you're going out with your friends, you know, I'll speak in an American accent just so that I can keep my muscles working. Another way is every single acting class that I did, even though it would annoy people, I would do an American accent, or I would do another accent, my Asian accent, just to be funny, just so that I kept on refining that so that it became automatic. So that's also a really good way, is just to get into accent training wherever you go. Don't be annoying with your friends, like let them know, and if, you know, let them know also, like if it's too much, like tell them to, you know, tap you on the shoulder, because I know sometimes we can be a bit too much for people, but that's okay. We're an actor, so it's all good. So yeah, so that's also different ways of refining your accent. In terms of physicality, because physicality can be quite difficult, especially when you first start acting. It's like you just say a line and you don't want to move your arms, and I don't know what my hands are doing. So time lucky, my camera keeps on cutting out for no reason, so everything that I said I don't remember. I kind of blabble a lot, as you can tell, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I've got a list, but I'm trying to, you know, add more information, but as you can tell, I can go on a bit of a tangent. So what I was going through was movement classes. So most people, they tend to be a little bit stiff with their arms. They don't know how to be a human, because all of a sudden we're learning lines, and now we're like, what is my arms doing, and my legs, and what do I do with my hair, and do I touch my hair, do I not move my hand, do I touch my face? I don't know. And I definitely have gone through this, and that's probably something that I need to work on a little bit more. But there's movement classes that you can learn body positioning, body language, to get different physicality for characters, you know, even just like touching certain things like objects. It's really, really cool. So that I would also recommend one of those. So yeah, there's so many different types of short courses that you can do as an actor. And also, if you have the, you know, freedom to do full-time acting, then by all means, you're a lucky little thing, and I would recommend it, because I'm sure you can learn everything under the sun without, you know, having to stress about all these different short courses. But for some people that don't have the luxury of doing 2 years full-time, that's how I did it. I did different short courses, and just focused on one skill at a time as I was building up my career. So hope this helps you guys, and I hope you enjoy. Subscribe, and see you later.